one more video for YouTube, and maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Take a look over here. This is usually where we turn. There's a sign there. Here in Bear Creek Chimney Sweep, but she's decided to go down Bear Creek Chimney Sweep to the back of. We'll be winding up at the back end of Bear Creek Dog Park. It's a real long one. We used to do this one all the time pre-stroke, and we're gonna do it now after a stroke. It's 12 noon. I've got the time. There's 2 more days of good weather. I used to love walking her in the snowy mountains, but I'm going to just stay at home during snows. After a stroke is still better. We're not going to do terrain. Right now we're doing the long way. There's going to be terrain in the long way over in Bear Creek Regional. The terrain is kind of rough on the smaller trail, and we'll get some terrain in, but we're going distance today. Today we're going to be sore. I don't want to go too far, because if I go too far, then I'll be in bad sore for 2 days. And but I want to go further than I've been going all week, because whatever I feel I can do more than what I've been doing. And I've only got a few days, and soon I'll be going to speech therapy by medical ride service, and I'll be spending my time trying to learn to speak better, because it doesn't seem that, even though you would think making a video of you speaking while walking on a stroke recovery walk, that it helps. I'm trying to work on my speech doing videos, but it doesn't, it's still too grumbly, too rough. But yeah, we're going to continue down the long way home, and we're going to take the long way today. This is video reporting on the long stroke recovery walk of Saturday, which is ways we've done this path many times when I didn't have a stroke. But since I had a stroke, we only really did this path once. So it's a long way. I'm going to be exhausted, but I have to force the neuroplasticity while it's there. It's only going to be there like 6 months to a year or so, and I'm just judging by YouTube video, but that I've watched, because I've watched a lot of YouTube videos about stroke recovery, and I'm going to be watching more, especially some of the people that are recovering from a stroke have these philosophies that work for a stroke victim. And I am a stroke victim, and their philosophies are very much appreciated. They may have worked their brain a bit to come up with that philosophy there or this philosophy here, but I'll tell you what, people recovering from a stroke always liked some good philosophy, and I found some on YouTube. And I think pretty much YouTube Premium is going to be the stroke recovery watching, because I watch a lot of stuff on I can't search. Disney Plus might lose me, you know. They might not keep me. I might need money for other things, but YouTube Premium's gonna probably help the most with the stroke recovery. Yes. Some things I've gotten to help me along with learning how to recover. I'm taking the advice of other stroke people and saying, this is what works for me. It's like my food. I found out what worked for growing or recovering neuroplasticity. I found out that fish works. I found out that bread works. I found out that turkey works, that chicken works. But I've totally given up hamburgers and pork and all the wonderful things I used to just constantly eat. I mean, I must have had 1,000,000 hamburgers in my lifetime, and it's not a good cholesterol part. It's not recommended. But anyway, we're going to continue the recovery walk for about 3 more hours and wind up back at home watching YouTube Premium about stroke recovery victims and get more philosophy. This is good enough.